Woo! Beautiful day today. Raining, just like I love. Oh man, that coffee is on the money, man. Okay, I'm doing a little bit of work on my business plan for this year because there's a lot of things I want to do moving forward, and I'm trying to create a sustainable business aside from my screen printing. Screen printing is still gonna be my main part of the business, but it'll be fun to see if I can manage to get that part as a side hustle, and that one will be the YouTube channel, because I usually post a YouTube channel like once a week or once every 2 weeks. I don't really focus a lot on putting. If you notice, I already have put 3 videos in 1 week for the first time. So because I'm focusing on this channel to be my side hustle, I already have a sponsor. I have 2, right there about to happen, and that one is the one I want because that's gonna change how you do designs and all that, how easy it's gonna be. I've been practicing, looking at it. Once I get it, I'm gonna make a video of it, and it's gonna be a game changer to those people that don't know how to create designs or do designs. It's gonna be huge, man. But right now, since in part of my business plan, what I'm doing is for the screen printing, the prices. And that's what I want to talk about today is, should we raise our prices, and why should you? And that's what we're going to talk about. But right now, let me set up a screen. I just got to do one hoodie for my brother. That is his birthday. He owns a yacht, and I made a design with the yacht. I'm just going to do one little hoodie for him and give him as a birthday. So right now, let me just do that, and then we'll come back and talk about how you should raise your prices. All right, so that job came out real nice. Now I'm gonna gift wrap it and send it to my brother. Perfect, man. When I started screen printing, I was in the game for about 2-3 years, and my lady, which she's my partner, she decided to raise the prices. She didn't raise the prices 50 cents or $1 from our price chart. She raised that about $3. I was like, oh my God, baby, why so much? But she knew what she was doing. Me, I felt guilty. I felt guilty that now these clients, I have to tell them that it's not the same price that you paid before. Price went up, and feeling that maybe they'll leave, But there's one thing she told me. She said, we already built a clientele. We already have a nice chunk of clients. So it's time to build the prices. And I didn't understood that, because the way I understood was that screen printers raise their prices depending on the supplies, like the t-shirts, the ink, your overhead, inflation, cost of living, reason to raise your prices. And the other thing I mostly see is that your skill increases, so that's when you raise your prices. And none of that is true. That's not a reason for you to raise your prices. The reason to raise your prices is only one thing you should focus on, is the amount your client is willing to pay. That's all you have to focus on, the amount your client is willing to pay. It's not about your skills. It's not about none of that, because I have seen other screen printers work, and I see that their print is not all that, but they charging a certain amount. I'll be like, wow, man, they be like $3 or $4 more expensive than me. And they have clients, they working. So it got nothing to do with, because you know how to do CMYK, you know how to do all these multicolored designs, they come out crisp, beautiful. It doesn't matter. What matters is what the amount your client is willing to pay. And that's what you got to focus on. So how you do that is, first, when you're starting, yes, you have to start cheap. That means you're working on building a clientele. Once you start building your clientele, let's say you have already 100 clients. That's a number that you go, I got 100 clients. Now it's time to raise your prices. Because once you raise your prices, let's say $2, $3, once you raise your prices, out of those 100, you might lose some. We don't know how much, but you might lose some. But at the end, those $3 increase is gonna make up for that 100. In other words, you're gonna be working less and making that same amount of money. So yes, it's all about building your clientele, then raise your prices. So then once you do that again, you go back at it again. Now, all clients, let's say all clients, are you gonna pick up the prices? No. With the all clients, what you're looking for, once you already did your first raise, from there on, your all clients, you maybe raise 50 cents, $1, but the new ones are coming in. That's what you keep with the 3. And that's the other chunk of clientele. Once you already built that one that already are paying that raise of $3 or more, that's when you come and repeat the same process. Now you're gonna take a little chunk, you're gonna raise it up a little, and the new ones coming in, you start raising your prices. And that's how you start raising your prices and still be okay, because there's a simple model to go by. If you're too booked on that press, then you're too cheap. If you're not booked enough, then you're too expensive. That's what you have to see, because you want to make sure that if, wow, I'm too booked, I can't even take, I'm not taking orders because I'm too booked, I cannot get it done. That means your prices are too cheap. Time to bring it up. But if you're just sitting down and clients are not coming in, bring down your prices. No matter how great is your skills, it doesn't matter. If a client is not willing to pay that amount, don't pay. There's some people that I hear that, oh, I got this guy for $5. Great. He's in another level. He's looking for building clients. But when you already build clients, you can't try to compete with that and bring down your price to compete with that one. And so it's the other way too. If you're just starting and you are trying to build clientele and you're doing it very cheap, and now you want to raise up the prices like this one's over here, what's going to happen is going to hurt you. People are not going to go to you. They're going to say you're too expensive. That means you're not going to build clients. So the best way to do it is build clients slowly, raise up prices a little, build clients slowly, raise prices a little. It's a marathon. Take your time. It needs patience and take your time, but I guarantee that works, man. So if you like this video, press that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Be thankful always, be grateful always, and just let God take you on the ride. Peace out.